We suffered some very significant flooding events all across the whole of the area in some of the villages like Cossington, Salby, Syston, Rothley, Quorn, Newtown, and also significantly in Loughborough as well, in the Loughborough East area. We're one of a number of agencies that have responsibilities to respond in the event of a flood. There are agencies such as the EA, County Council, Fire and Rescue Services and the police. We as a council are particularly responsible for setting up rest centres if people have been displaced from their homes. We obviously support the evacuation process as well. We're also responsible for then housing people who have been displaced, and we provided support for temporary accommodation. We're involved in door knocking and supporting communities after the floods to try and gather information, provide advice and signposting people. A number of our tenants were affected, so we had people who had to move out of their properties, and we provided support, guidance and accommodation for them. And we're now busy trying to return their properties back to habitable standard, and our repairs team has been fantastic at doing that. We're involved in the clean-up, so we've been out cleaning streets, we've been out cleaning pavements and trying to return the area back to the pre-flood state. So there's been a huge amount of work done by my colleagues across the whole of the council to try and support communities.
We've been working quite closely with our contractor Serco in order to help those residents in Bottleacre Lane, Meadow Avenue and that area. We've done that by taking bulky waste items away that are flood damaged, and street cleansing in that area in order to bring that back up to standard. We've also done that in the villages that have been flood affected, and we'll continue to do the street cleansing until it's back to our regular standard.
Quite a large number of households had to leave their own properties because of the flooding, so there's some people that we have placed into emergency accommodation. Around 25 households we've provided emergency accommodation for those. So that accommodation is hotels, because in an emergency situation, hotels is normally the only thing we can access quickly. So what we are trying to do is support those families to get back to their own homes as soon as possible. But in the meantime, we're arranging some more medium-term accommodation for them. Anybody who is affected, who is homeless as a result of the flooding, can contact the council for assistance. So that does include existing council tenants, private tenants or owner-occupiers.